Hey yo, what is up everyone? It is your boy Shyzman 21 and welcome to another video by your boy Shyzman 21. Alright, I know it's been a while since I've made a video, other than like that video about female streamers getting harassed by a really weird weirdo doing the most, and me really ready to beat this fucker's ass, but it is a different story. It's still on it, but otherwise, like, I will say, even with that, it's like, I am so glad that they're okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a really unfortunate situation. And, we just gotta, like, be careful with weirdos because they're everywhere and they're gonna do the absolute most. And just like, yeah. But this is a different type of video. So, this is more a little bit like something that's like a little closer to my, a little closer to my heart. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I'm good at speaking, sometimes I'm very fucking shit at it. Anyways, it is about the fitness industry. Nah, not the fitness industry as a whole necessarily, but it's more just like, in general, you know what I'm saying? Like fitness as a whole, especially like modern day and especially again in 2025. So, yes, there is some positives. A lot of people are taking the gym a little bit more seriously. People are out there, working out to like be in the best physique that they can possibly be, no matter what it is. And that is absolutely phenomenal because that is awesome. Because I, for a while, like fitness would just be like something that's like at home and just like doing all that like stuff, and it's fun and all, but it's just like nice that it has grown to where people can like do any sort of like training modality, whether that's like lifting weights, doing calisthenics, doing aerobic training, or any type of like athletic and fitness endeavor that they just want to partake in. But I will say there, even though some of this is like a positive, and that's been really great, and a lot of people are doing it. Even old people are also partaking in this and living the most healthiest life possible. Um, it has a downside, and it's very important to really like discuss on this, and even like give like my own like experience when it comes to fitness and stuff. But before I get into like my previous, like my personal like experience when it comes to, you know, um, fitness as a whole, I just want to just like talk about just like what is sort of problems that's like plaguing fitness as a whole, and especially in the industry. And I will say, yes, it is definitely misleading information. That has been a pretty big problem. People marketing saying like, oh, you can get this really questionable physique by just eating right or buying my supplements or just buy my course, and you could be exactly like me or whatever, and just that's really weird, and that's not really good at all. And there's a lot of like misleading information with that, and it can really get annoying when somebody that's again obviously not really natural, you know posing as a natty person, when in reality they take like a stupendous amount of like so much crap in the system, and it's that or Coco good genetics, as a fucking black pillar fucking weirdo would say. Like, what matters is whether or not you look attractive, and that's all they care about. Like, shut up, go outside, please, for the love of God. Like, the green the green thing that is like out there, please touch it, touch the grass, rub the grass, caress the grass, kiss the grass with consent. You fucking weirdo. No. anyways. Yeah, I would say the biggest problem that I have like observed, and that's just basically, you know, body dysmorphia. That's a pretty big deal, and especially with us guys, like we are severely dealing with it in the worst way possible, having to like see curated like images and being like, oh man, I want to look like that, when in reality, even the person that has like those like the pictures and whatnot, they don't always look like that all the time. It's just like taken in like the best lighting, best like state, and that's it. Like that's just what it is. Um, it's weird, and it's just. I mean, it can be cool sometimes if you do it, but afterwards, it's just like I don't know. It's just a little like weird, but yeah, there's that. I would say definitely drugs, more specifically, like stuff like steroids and PEDs and all this like really chemical imbalance bullshit that will, yes, absolutely mess up your body, regardless of the factor if you're a bodybuilder, MMA fighter, or anything of like the athletic endeavors or just fitness in general. Like having to take any of that will mess up your body. And I think I've talked about this before in like a previous video. I don't quite exactly remember like what I was saying exactly, but it was under lines of just like teenagers, like specifically someone that's like 15 and 19 years old or whatever, should not by any circumstances try any like steroids or whatever, because it's really, really risky. I mean, really risky, and it can have a whole lot of like really bad side effects. Like, yes, you will lose like the fun libido that you would do, in the Do It in Discovery Channel. Yes, that's kind of a big deal. But also, like, you will have like so much other health problems. Like, your heart is gonna like mess up. Your basically your functions are starting to like really like like really really get fucked up. Organs get fucked up. Like anything gets really messed up. So it's just like highly advisable not to like actually take that, because it's just a risk. And I get that there it is like at the end of the day their decision, and if they know the risk and they accept that it is what it is, then by all means you are free to do whatever you want to do. But for anyone else that just wants to just like stay healthy or whatnot, do not do this, man. Like it's not worth the risk, man. It really isn't. It's best to just like, stay healthy as best as you can be, eat the right food, whatever that is, and just like, take care of yourself here, everywhere as best as possible. But also more importantly, just live your life and have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll get into that later, but it's just like it is important to like at least like discuss that yes, it is a really big problem, and unfortunately there's like a lot like a prevalence of like people just wanting to just take that to want to get bigger and stronger, and like I get the aspiration to want to do that, but again, like I just said, this is wrong in so many ways possible. So again, don't do that. Okay. But otherwise, like, yeah, nah, it's that. I did say body dysmorphia already, so I'll get into that later of like my experiences with that. But I'll even say gym cell or TikTok videos of like people doing the most, and even like toxic gym girls and toxic gym bros, out here just like, being like fucking like a public nuisance and stuff. But first things first, I want to like again start off with give me a second, give me a sec. I did have unfortunately I had like a bit of like a brain fog of like what I was wanting to say. I think I said something like little important in the video that I may have to like probably talk about another day, but or maybe later on in this video. But I will say, let's get started on like another like problem I see, like for example, you know TikTok videos of dudes, okay, this one, okay, all right, so TikTok videos of like guys posting something about like alpha, sigma, male, whatever the fuck. But also it can apply to, something like, oh, if your life is sucking, gym time or whatever. And it's a little cringy, I'll admit. It's like, it's cool in certain aspects, but it's like I don't know. It just like screams like, you know, I am the best loner, and I don't care for intimacy. The only intimacy I get is whether or not I am lifting the weights day by day, night by night. I am the Dark Knight. I am vengeance. I am Sigma Man. Or I am man. uh anyways, voice acting aside, yeah, it's just like the videos are just so weird, man. Like it just is. And on top of that, like it just screams attention whore. Like you want the money whore, yeah. You get it whore. Not chill. But like, yeah, no. It's so weird to, create these like videos like that. And also, if I remember correctly, this is also again on TikTok and shit, like a while ago actually, and it was this like post, and it was this dude that was saying like, oh, if your man doesn't bench or doesn't deadlift 225 fucking pounds, then like, oh, you're dating basically a woman or a female or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? No, like she's not going to leave her boyfriend for like a incompetent dickhead that only cares of whether or not, lifting these like heavy weights is gonna impress the girls. Like maybe it will, but like, dude, you're not gonna steal anyone's girl by, just simply lifting weights. Like you're not gonna do that from mogging, dude. Like maybe a little bit, but you gotta know how to talk. Because if you don't know how to talk, then like someone that again may not look the best, but knows his way around social settings and able to like make the girl feel good about themselves, feel safe, and feel like secure, then it's like they're the ones that are gonna win, surprisingly. And they don't even have to, be able to like, do all this like gym shit. Like that would be awesome if they can, but it's like, anyways, that's for another day. That's for another day. We're just gonna do this dating modern day BS, and we're just gonna chuck that to the flames of hell that it belongs. Because fuck modern dating, because that shit is ass. But anyways, yeah. Besides that, it's just like it's so like annoying and cringy. And then on top of that, there was like toxic gym girls saying some stuff about like, you know, oh my god, this person's like making me weird, even though they just made a glass, and it's so annoying. Or even like, some dude that was just like, going like posing and doing all this other shit, being all like tough and stuff, and like, when someone were to tell him, hey, I do not appreciate being in this video, can you please take it off, or can you please not record here, and they have the audacity to be like, nah, what the fuck you talking about, or just like someone just basically just walking past them and like they just happen to be on camera. It's like, person that is doing that, it is a public gym. It is not a private gym. People can go anywhere and do whatever they want to do. Leave them alone. And the thing is, even like the girl situation, I can semi empathize in the situation because like there has been, a lot of cases of like, girls that or women that have like, worked out and stuff and have been harassed. Like that is unfortunately the reality, and that honestly really fucking sucks, and that is should be taken very very seriously. And like obviously again, that person that's doing all that is literally a weirdo and just needs to be held accountable for their actions, obviously. But I will say, like, if someone just simply just glances at you or just simply just like walks past or just anything and it's just them just being normal or whatever, no, they are not weird. You're being weird. Okay? Shout out to Joey Swells. Like, if you guys have seen this dude's like video here and there, then you will know what I'm talking about. Like, when he goes like, you need to mind your business. Or no. You need to do better. Mind your business. Something like that. Like, oh dude, he's so awesome. But still, like, yeah, that's annoying. And it even gets to like extreme like measures, like sometimes just like like I don't want to go too like graphic here, but even like people just sometimes like recording like themselves being nude or whatever, or even doing some like cringy stuff, like putting their stuff, like their private stuff, and just rubbing it like somewhere in like the gym equipment. That is disturbing. That is disgusting. Please do not do that. I don't care if you're a woman or you're a guy or whoever. You don't do that shit. That is fucking weird. Stop. Please, for the love of God, do not put all your weird stuff in another stuff. Like, don't stop. Just stop. All right. If you want to do all that freaking nonsense, please keep it in your own privacy of your own home. Do not bring that in public, because it's always going to be fucking bad regardless. All right? All right? Can we be clear on that one? And if we can, like, at least, like, do that, just, like, not be public nuisance, but also not be so weird, and just, like, at least, like, treat each other, like, decently, then that's fine. And if, like, if a gym says, like, you can't, record, just respect the rules and just, like, just go on with your business and do that. If you want to, like, still, like, record some things, then, like, just do it at home or whatever. Just, it's not a big deal. Again, just talk with the gym owners or talk with the people that do like gyms and stuff, the staff members of like how the rules go, and you should be fine. All right, as long as you just follow the rules of like basic gym etiquette, then you're good. Okay, like you're good. But yeah, that too, and just all types of just nonsense. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like I alluded to this earlier with body dysmorphia. Um, I know it's been like a pretty prevalent thing for quite some time for us, you know what I'm saying? And as someone that still struggles in some ways with body dysmorphia and still like, working on it and, slowly but surely being like confident in, their skin or whatnot, like working towards it, I will say like it has been such a tumultuous endeavor to go through because I've been at this for quite some time. So growing up, I used to do like basketball, football, and all types of athletic stuff, or even just like running or playing tag. All the fun kid stuff, just some fun stuff. Even sometimes pretending to use a sword and just doing some like cool action scenes I've seen in the movies and stuff. All types of like fun stuff that I surely do miss every now and then as I approach damn near being 25 years old. Currently, I am 24. So, yeah, nostalgia is really kicking my ass. But otherwise, like, yeah, I was doing like a lot of like, stuff like that. And then as I got a little bit older, I did like gain, oh God, I gained like a whole lot of pounds and I did became pretty chubby myself. And, looking back on like some old pictures of myself from like a long, long time ago, from when I was like much bigger. Oh God, it's just like it brings me a little bit of painful memories of just like being really big and just like feeling really, really insecure about that, and it was really, really bad. And it got to a point where even when I did start like at one point like losing weight and looking decently okay as a teenager, I still had that body dysmorphia that is like gone to me really bad, where it's like I always like think like, oh man, I'm too fat or whatever, even though like I'm not really. But I did got big once again in COVID, and yeah, that like did a lot of things to my self-esteem for a while. And though I have since lost all that weight, because where was I at last time? I was like 200 pounds, like the heaviest I the heaviest I was like 208 pounds, and that is crazy. Because currently, right now, I'm like decent 173 pounds. I'm trying to get down to like kind of like 150 ish pounds, which I will get to eventually. But anyways, before we get into that part, but it's just like you know, I'm doing decently well now, but it's just like I still again even now at 24 years old, I still deal with like body dysmorphia every now and then. Seeing some like sometimes just like minor issues, like just a little bit of like a little bit belly fat here and there that isn't like all that bad, but sometimes it kind of like makes me like subconscious or just very like conscious about it because I'm just like, oh god, I used is it too big? I gotta like do some like conscious whatever, and yeah, I still like deal with it, but for the most part, I just kind of just be like, you know what, it's okay, because eventually I will get to the point where I can get to the physique, and even though I still probably will deal with the body dysmorphia here and there, um, I try to work on it as best as possible by accepting my body as is and just like continue to work on it and just like take care of it. Because at the end of the day, I do love my body and I do love the things that I want to do. I like to, you know, work out. I like to do some like really cool fun activities with it. I like running a lot and I've been like pretty like good with martial arts. I've been like, being able to like move fast and stuff. Like, dude, it's so awesome. And sometimes doing some, you know, favorite gym partners training, which is horizontal cardio, but that's for another story. But yeah, no, I say that is the biggest problem, like in the fitness industry. Well, hold on, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, the fitness industry can be a pain in the ass to deal with, especially when it comes to like curated videos and curated images and stuff. But don't let it like be the most biggest determining factor of just like whatever fitness level or whatever fitness success that you want to like achieve, whether that not that's like to deadlift or do a calisthenics like skill like muscle up or anything of any sort of endeavor. It's very important to be able to one always prioritize your health, because that is the most important thing. Who gives a shit if you have a six pack abs or if you are a little bit like big or whatnot? Are you healthy? Are you able to do the things that you are able to do? And if you are able to do it, then that's what matters. Okay? Again, it doesn't matter if like you want to like lean out and look good, or you want to be a big dude with more muscles, or like really big, like strong, like meat muscles, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do something like that, then good. And if that's healthy for you, then do it. Or if you want to just be an all-around athlete, do it. Whatever makes you feel all great inside, even if it's just doing just simple like cardio running or basketball, or again, anything you can do, just do it and enjoy the process. You know what I'm saying? Like enjoy having fun doing fitness, and when you do that, results will show. It all it takes is again consistency and just being able to trust the process. And when you're able to do all of that, no matter what you're doing, you will succeed somehow in some way. Just focus. Do not be like anyone that's like in January they're like, oh, this is a great start, and then like say so down in like February and they stop in March. Like, don't do that, okay? And it is a common factor and a common phenomenon that does happen, but again, if you really want to achieve the things that you want to achieve, you have to keep on going. You have to keep doing it. All right, whatever that is. And real quick, I actually want to do a little like cameo special. Panda. It's been a minute since Buddy has been in my videos and stuff. So amazing. I got it from at the ferry. I think that's her name. I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but like, you know, I met her like somewhere in a Comic Con. Oh, by the way, it has this is where I got my little like awesome like ears from, and yeah, she's awesome. I highly recommend checking out her stuff, even on Instagram. But yeah, besides that, you want to say hi to them? They're I know they're strangers, but they're cool for the most part. A little bit weird, but it's the internet. But they're cool for the most part. Ari, nah, you guys are cool. But yeah, you want to say hi to them, Panda? Hi, how's it going? It's just Panda. I'm just here to have some pizza and have fun. Woo! Oh God. Anyways, this is your boy Shyzman 21 sign out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about modern day fitness. And whether or not you agree with my takes, just let me know in the comments down below, and we can have a discussion on, where we should be at and what the future may entail, and what advice we should just give to any newcomers that want to like give the gym or fitness a try. So, anyways, this is your boy Shyzman 21 signing out, and I'll see you guys in another video. Stay peaceful, stay amazing, stay awesome. Most importantly, stay being you, stay healthy, and also please drink water. Okay, I get that water is a little sometimes, but like just drink water. Okay, when you drink it, it literally is life saving. Okay, don't drink it too much, but like drink it as enough times when you drink Kool-Aid. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Stay peaceful, stay amazing, stay awesome, and stay being you, and stay being classic. Peace.